me show you how you can now engage top business owners and managing directors. That's what we're all looking for. Well, the thing to do here is to go to advanced search first of all. And this turns LinkedIn into a CRM database of 300 million people. It really does. And you know what you get here is a game changer. This is incredible. You can now focus on literally any market, any business, any person, any company, and not only that, you get a pathway to them, and not only that, you can put a profile in front of them that's going to resonate, and you can start and you can make a meaningful business approach. It's incredible. Let me show you quickly one way that you can use this. And this is a high-level speculative search for people. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a job title like that, and I'm going to put in here managing director like that. And do you know what? I'm going to go managing director or like that, and I'm going to go owner, okay, because business owner or managing director, sometimes they call themselves different things. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to look at my second line network. These are people that are one introduction away from me. That's what we want, okay, because I know these people I can get introduced to. I'm going to set that at current like that. Now, in terms of vertical markets, I don't like using industry because there's absolutely loads of terms and they're all American. You get things like cattle ranching and stuff, and it's very easy for people to put the wrong industry in. So if you want to go on vertical markets, use keywords up here, and you can use and or not statements. So you can and anywhere. The reason why you use keywords is they'll appear anywhere on the profile, so you're going to capture the right sort of people. So in this instance, as an example, I'm going to put in recruitment there. So we're now going to look at managing directors of recruitment businesses or owners. Okay, so that's a nice vertical market to focus on. In terms of location, now again, company size is a parameter on the premium version. Everything I'm showing you here is on the free. But I don't like company size. Again, people can put in the wrong information, and we don't want to be missing people out. Remember, don't rely on people putting that sort of information in. Best way to actually search on big businesses is to go on postcode. Is to go more urban. And, if I want IT companies, I'd go RG1, M4 corridor. If I want big recruitment and sort of finance companies, I'm going to go EC1, like that, only the centre of London, and I'm going to do a 10-mile radius. I know that's going to capture some pretty big companies. Let's get a 10-mile radius in there. Yeah, and, big companies tend to hub together as well. So if you want to capture the big companies, use postcode as a rule of thumb. And if you want smaller companies, go more rural. But, you can focus on all sorts of stuff. But try to use the parameters on the left-hand side because they're the best ones. I'm not a fan of any of these because it just doesn't tend to bring the right sort of people up. But let's do a search on there now. And let's see what we got. Okay, I'm searching on people in vertical market recruitment, managing director or owner. Second line means they're one introduction away. They're my connections with a 10-mile radius of EC1, which is the centre of London. So I'm expecting to bring up some pretty big companies here. Let's take a look. Let's going to do a search. None. What have I done there? Oops, I've done or. I've spelled or wrong. Wasn't very clever. Let's try that again. Now, what we got? Wow, can you see how powerful that is? I've got 2,176 managing directors or business owners in the centre of London with a background in recruitment that are one introduction away from me. Talk about a prospecting list. And not only that, it's all in real time, and now I've got pathways to them. What I probably would do at this point is start to refine that down a little bit because it's probably probably the best for your speculative searching is about 150 results. So I might do recruitment here, and I might do some more searching on there. I might think, okay, change this managing director. Let's take out or owner and just focusing on managing directors and see how many people come up there now. Now we're down to 1,358. Okay, but what I would do here is I'd save that search. Okay, I'm now going to save that, and that is effectively my prospecting list now. So what I can do now is I can spend the next 2 or 3 weeks chipping away at this. So what I'm trying to do is speculative, just trying to get conversations started with people. That's the idea. So on a high level view, I want to know, I'm looking for raving fans. I'm looking for supporters, people I know well enough that I know will introduce me. So you can do that at a high level by clicking on the shared connections options here. So the first one, let's have a look. Who do I know well enough here? Okay, I'm looking for people that I know will take the time to give me an introduction. I'm just going down here now. looking at some people, and you get a really quite Ray Pierce. I know Ray Pierce is a great guy, know him well, give him some coaching. I know Ray would definitely take the time to give an introduction. So I've identified someone there now, a managing director of a recruitment company. Look down here, look on here as well. Who have we got? Okay, and then down here as well. Who have we got? Okay, so out of that lot, I am actually going to focus on who have we got? Who's the best one here? Probably actually looking at it. Yeah, let's look at this guy here, because I know that Graham Haskett, well, actually Peter Lamb would definitely help me. I know that he would take the time to write me a really good introduction. So this guy here, let's have a look at Paul Seth. Okay, this is the guy I want to get introduced to. This is our key decision maker. Okay, now lots of information here that you can use. He's actually got his mobile on there, which is lucky. Sometimes they do that, but actually what I want to do is I want to get an introduction to him. So I'm going to remember his name like that. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll down on his profile, and then I'm going to go to my mutual contact, which I know really well, which is Peter Lamb. Thank you, Peter. And I'm going to click on his profile. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can sort of get the system to do an introduction, but it's not very good. It doesn't look very good. It's easy to ignore. I don't want to send the guy an email. I want to actually ask Peter personally for an introduction, because they get read. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to send him a nice personal message. There you go. And for subject, I'm going to go introduction like that. Now, big part of my training is all based around messaging and NLP and what to say, because a big part of LinkedIn is all the little things that you do combine make the difference. But the kind of thing I'm going to say here is, hi Peter, hope you're well, how are things going? I'm trying to, I'm looking to grow my network with top managing directors in recruitment within the London area, and noticed that Peter Seth is a connection of yours. Can you help me out by making an introduction